Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina of Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you the Moon card for the full moon in Leo, which is occurring on the 12th of February. This is affecting you in an area of your habits and routines, the way that you address your holistic well-being. And the moon indicates something unknown, some secrets that you have that may be affecting your health or your habits, your routines, your ability to be productive and efficient. I'm not sure if this is something you're able to share with others, if this is something you are having difficulty looking at for yourself. This can be an addiction, and addictions can take many, many forms, from overspending to retail therapy to literal addiction to substances or overeating, over exercising. There's a myriad ways that a little something can become excessive and out of control for us. Whatever this is, it is something that you're having difficulty sharing with others. So you may be addressing it. You may be attempting to purify yourself, detoxify yourself, rehabilitate yourself in some way, but it may not be something you're sharing with others. This is affecting the way that you work on a daily basis, your routines, the way others see you. And it's quite possible that others with whom you work are supporting you in addressing something that is undermining your health or your well-being. This can also be getting help for something that feels beyond your control, such as some kind of guidance, advisement, or therapy, medical intervention, or healing intervention. But the condition may be unclear for now. You simply know that you are feeling depleted, a little off, or you're not able to take control or responsibility for your habits, your behaviors. This is a general reading, Pisces, so it isn't going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. And welcome to all of you that are new, that know me. I appreciate the time that you're taking for this reading. And in your present, you have the Ace of Swords, and this feels very related. This feels like a moment of clarity or illumination. Somehow your truth has become evidently, blazingly clear to you. Something perhaps that has been difficult to objectify, such as an addiction or a pattern, or perhaps it's a relationship or an event that has never really gone away, something you haven't really gained closure on. You're beginning to see the ways in which perhaps you're holding on to something that was difficult, that was painful, that was not mutual or healthy. The impact of that is becoming evident to you. This can absolutely have to do with relationships or an addiction that is in some ways part of a codependency, and that in and of itself is an addiction from one codependent. I can tell you that can be a way that we have learned to cope from an early age that we're not even aware that we're doing. So this is you seeing the problem, piercing the unknown, something that has been unsettling you for a while or throwing you off for a while in ways that you weren't aware of. Things perhaps others saw that you didn't see. So this is positive. This is getting at your truth. And the impact of that can be glaring. It can be blinding for you. In the past, the Eight of Cups. It's interesting because I do think that over the past some time, you have been looking at relationships that are loving, that have meaning for you, that support you, uh, from which you've learned all that you can learn. I don't see you separating or dropping relationships that are meaningful. But I do see you gaining the courage to make a break, to take the courage, the bravery that has been required in order to sort these relationships out to the extent that you understand what you have learned, what you are learning, what's missing, what is of ongoing significance to you that is going to take you outside of this familiar comfort zone that you've been in. And that does take bravery. You are anxious to meet this challenge. And in fact, healing of an imbalanced system can be part of that. An unhealthy structure, an imbalanced relationship or relationships can be part of the motivation to move towards an area of greater challenge for you that is bringing significance to what you do in a way that is critical. You're compelled to do this. You have to do this. This is reaching for something that perhaps others have held you back from, or you felt that they have because of their expectation of you or themselves. In the future, we have the Five of Wands. This seems like this always comes out in the future for you, Pisces. You are a part of a team you are very much shaping, and this feels like it is about work or your professional development. You have this incredible facility to support others, to love others, to make others feel good. And now you are seeing the value in supporting your team to find a more productive way to work together. And that may require you to look at your strength in a new way. Perhaps your strength in helping others to do the work that you're doing on your own for yourself. So this idea of perhaps detoxifying yourself, cleaning yourself up, getting rid of an addiction or some dependency that isn't serving you, that in fact is detracting from you, taking your power away, robbing you of your energy and of your ability to think clearly or be more clearly directed in your efforts, can be part of what you see is impacting the group that you feel so a part of. You see your place in this group as being crucial to the health, the growth, the development of the way you work and the service or product that you are working towards. So I do feel like you're building something with this group of individuals, and your presence is essential to that. I hope this reading is resonating for you. If so, Pisces, please like this video. Please share this with others. And I've pulled the humor card. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This is interesting because I see the heaviness of past relationships, the dynamics of your relationships, perhaps seeing through the tremendous love and support you share with others, to see the imbalance in that, perhaps the injustice in that, the way in which perhaps you are overly reliant on something someone offers you, or they're overly reliant on you. And it's interesting that the lighter side of life is what the promise of health and healing offer you. As many of you know, as we face our demons, we face the unknown, we look at those uncomfortable patterns and we begin to work through them, not run away from them, we often experience a kind of lightening from something that once was so heavy, so sad, so tragic, that's so oppressive, that suddenly the sense of lightness, of truth, of energy, of knowing the way forward, of knowing what to do, is really what is the lightness that you are aware is on offer in this healing prospect for you, in this opportunity to understand what it is that really isn't working for you, but it's something that you're willfully imbibing in. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Swords in the present with the Seven of Jades. You're taking a pretty clear-eyed look at the situation you're in. You've put in a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of years in building up your talents, your skills, your abilities, and you're at a place where you're either going to stay where you are because you're tired, you're comfortable enough, you don't want to push any harder, you have your hands full with where you're at, or you're going to continue to reinvest your energy so that you can maximize the effort, the wisdom, the experience that you've gained, translating that into more money, more time, more freedom, bigger projects down the way. I think I already know what the direction many of you that are watching this are going. You're not taking the compromise, the deal out and staying put. You're on a mission. You're willing to keep going. And in order to keep going, you have to reorganize things, re-strategize things. So this is really about you evaluating how best to reinvest your resources in what you're doing to get better results. And in the past, the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Staffs. Just as you are recognizing that you need new life, new blood, you're ready to move into a less familiar area, you become inundated with new contacts, new opportunities, travel opportunities loom large in whatever it is you're doing. The ability and openness to communicate, offers are coming in, invitations. People want to invite you into a variety of projects that they're doing. You're still working towards your own project, but you recognize the value in collaborating and aligning yourself with many of the potential partners that are here for you. And communication is moving fast. This may be an uptick in the number of appointments, contracts, whatever it is that you've been working on for a very long time. This is in your effort of expertise, but there's a way in which things are moving, but things aren't settled yet. And in the future, the Five of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. This seems like a new opportunity, an unexpected opportunity is opened up by your ability to address something that has been pulling or draining your energy. You're addressing that, you're understanding what to do, the path to take, the strategy that's going to be most beneficial is opening you up to unexpected opportunities. New networks, new locations, new communities, new colleagues are presenting you with opportunities that are more concrete than a lot of the action that has been keeping your schedule busy, I would say, for the past year or two. Something is landing. And it isn't that anything hasn't landed. You've been steadily advancing yourself. You've been very productive. You are open to new ideas and new projects. You're energized, but addressing something that you've kept hidden or on the down low, is something is addressing that, is freeing you up in some way to recognize an opportunity that you would not have recognized previously. I'm going to finish up this reading, Pisces, with a crystal oracle card, one of my mini decks, and I pulled 2 cards, and the one on the top is the golden calcite, and the key word is inspiration. I'm inspired in all that I do. That's you, Pisces, bringing love into the world. So thank you for this beautiful reading, and I will attach more content. I just did a collective reading, the first one I've ever done. I'll probably attach that for your continued enjoyment. Thank you for being here. Until next time, namaste.